Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you the beginnings of a new junk journal, which is going to be sort of slightly alternative, gothic, a little bit different. So I wanted to show you through all the different bits that I've been putting together and collecting ready to make this journal. So here I've got like some edging. You can get these in sort of card and craft shops. These are usually used for making cards. You just sort of peel these off and use them as edging. So I got some of this left over. Now this here is going to be the main bulk of my junk journal. This is just an old book, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort of upcycle it and maybe stick some of the pages together, maybe turn some of them over, maybe make some of them into sort of little tags, different things like that. I've been collecting some bits and pieces as well that I think will work well, particularly for like the gothic theme. So I've got like an image here of Hellboy that I took out of sort of a TV guide. I've got some corners here which I'm going to use on the edges here. Another little top tip. This is actually a packet from a tea bag, and because I like to try and save things so that not everything ends up sort of going on landfill and sort of upcycling different things, is these are wonderful for making into little pockets. So I'm going to cover this and I'm going to use this in here somewhere as a little pocket. I've been collecting some beads and some charms as well. I've already started making little tags. Offcuts of ribbon in here. Different bits that I've cut off of boxes. Packaging. All sorts. I've got like some old leaflets and old flyers here. All sorts of different bits. So one of my top tips that I definitely recommend is when you're sort of thinking about making a junk journal, look through all the different bits and pieces you've got, see if you can get like a colour theme. So even though the cover of this might not completely stay red, that kind of gave me the idea, is that if it's sort of going to be slightly alternative, a bit gothic, then sort of your darker tones, your reds, your maroons, crimson, black, purple, emerald green, maybe some black and white, because you can do any colours you like, but obviously when sort of you're planning something and looking at all the bits and pieces that you've got, it's good to try and go with a colour theme. I've also got these little booklets which are amazing, and again you can get these in like, you know, craft shops and stationery shops and stuff, and these sometimes are quite nice to sort of stick on the top or inside as like little extra add-ons. And I've got some sort of gothic-y pages and offcuts and stuff I'm going to use. So this is the start of my new junk journal. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So this is part 2 of my gothic junk journal, which is more or less done, and I wanted to do a little flip through for you and tell you more about some of the things I've included. I'm also going to refer back to my box of bits just to sort of show you some of the different bits and pieces that I've been using, and there's also going to be a mini little flip through on one of the items that I've been using, which I got from Amazon. I'm not being sponsored to do a review on this or anything. I just wanted to do a review on it because I thought it would be helpful to anyone who wants to get some gothic bits and pieces to make a gothic junk journal, and this is a wonderful book that I really recommend, so I will talk you through that as well. So first things first, again just sort of going through some of the bits I've been using. So I've got some buttons and beads, different embellishments. I had some corners here which I've had for years, and I've used these just to sort of decorate this book a little bit more. As you've probably seen from the beginning part of this video, this was just an old book that I wanted to upcycle. It's actually a dictionary, and I thought it would be quite good to upcycle it. I love the size of it as well, and the fact that it had this sort of red edging on the pages. So what I've done is I've just started to cut out some of the bits from this booklet. So if I zoom out a little bit, I can talk you through this. So I got this from Amazon, and I absolutely love it. It's got lots of different Gothic designs. It's quite nice paper. It's quite sort of matte with a little bit of gloss. It's not too glossy, which I like. And also there's sort of different things that you can cut out to sort of make into labels, which I've done in the junk journal. And also any labels that you don't want to use, you can just use the back of this sort of gothy flock-ish sort of design, which is what I've used to sort of cover the sort of base of my journal. I've also cut out some of the bigger designs on the inside and sort of put this in. And as I said, it's really nice. I really like the texture of it. So it's got sort of a light gloss, but it is quite matte in texture as well. And some of the little sort of labels you can cut out, I've just sort of stuck these in as well, just on random pages. I've got some I've stuck in. This was a different sort of handmade paper I had, and I folded it in half, folded it again, so it sort of folds out like that. So that's another way of making like little inserts and pages. I've stuck some more little sort of labels, got some more here, another one here which I've sort of folded in half, so it's like a little fold out. Now this is something I wanted to tell you a little bit more about. This actually started life as a little pocket for a tea bag. So sometimes when you get different boxes of tea, they come individually wrapped. So what I've done is I've just sort of peeled it down a little bit, folded it over, and I've made it into a pocket. So I've just covered that, and I've put a little tag in here as well. Put a little bit of ribbon on it. I've got some more here. Again, I made sort of like some little side pockets. Made a little tag. Again, this is another one. You can recognise this from the front cover. And it just really works very well. This again is another handmade paper that I had, just to sort of give it a little bit of texture. I've made some more tags in here, used one of the labels. I've edged it with some edging that's used for cards. Put another label here and one on the back here as well, which I quite liked. It says for external use. I just quite liked that. And again, I've put these little corners on. And yeah, I think it's really kind of worked quite nicely, just to kind of give that Gothic feel. So yeah, this is what I've sort of used the main sort of bulk for some of the different sort of labels and things like that. And again, you can use this. And I believe it's by Operation Reprint, I think, on Amazon. And again, once you've sort of used the inside, you can also use the front and back as well, because that's quite got a nice matte texture to it. So I'll be using the whole thing when I make more of these. So that's kind of my mini review of Operation Reprint for this Halloween collection, which I absolutely love. As I said, I'm not being sponsored to do a review for them or anything like that. I'm not being sponsored or paid to do it. I just wanted to do that because I thought that would be really good to give people an idea on different Gothic collections that you can get really quite reasonably online if you want to make lots of different junk journals. And as you can see, there is loads and loads left in here. There's loads of different designs. I think I've probably used maybe 2-3 pages in this, so I've got loads more left in here, so I can make quite a few more. So it's something that you'll probably use several times again and again. So yeah, I just thought I would give you a little flip through some of the different bits and pieces in it. There's another little one at the top there that I missed. So yeah, it's just these little bits that you can sort of have as tags and pull outs. And yeah, you can do them in all different sort of styles. If you want to have more tags, more pullouts, if you want to have extra pages put in. So yeah, I hope you like it. I hope you found it inspiring, and I will see you soon for my next video.